Hey, how's it going? I'm Natalie, I'm mostly in the moment, and thank you for joining me for another twin flame reading. We are looking at the twin flame energies for the end of March going into April. We'll be looking at what's going on with your twin flame, what's going on with you, and your connection. If you resonate with this reading, I have an extended twin flame reading where in the general I try to stick to kind of the main points and the spiritual aspects as well. In the extended, I go into all the juicy details. I don't hold back. Everything intimate and sexual and secret between you and your twin flame, I look at it all. Okay, with that, let's get started. What is going on with your twin flame? How do they feel about you? How does your twin flame feel about you? Okay, the Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Wow, the Hierophant came out face down. It's funny because they're thinking about long-term commitment. They feel this longing to be with someone safely and securely for a long time. They want to kind of settle down. They kind of want to, find a nice home to stay in for a while. I don't know if your twin flame has been moving around a lot or hasn't really known what they wanted in their life. And I feel like they kind of know now. They kind of know that they kind of want to settle down. They know what kind of lifestyle they want to live, the kind of the person that they want to live with, the things that they want to do. And I feel like they want some sort of long-term projects now with you. This could be raising a family or blending families, looking towards retirement, starting a new business together, looking at flipping a house together, helping some sort of community, getting back on track with health or with family, whatever it is. Your twin flame is looking at some long-term projects for their life with you. Fun thing is, this came out face down, so I feel like this is the aspect of themselves that they're keeping hidden from you. What they're showing you is maybe for a lot of you, no communication or very little communication, or this kind of feeling that they feel like they're not in a good spot yet, or they might be in some sort of situation where, they need some help, or they just need some company while they go through something that's not so pleasant, wrapping things up, wrapping up an old cycle. And during this time, they may not be communicating how they actually feel and what they actually want in their life, these long-term projects with someone that they're committed to. Right now, they're kind of giving off this energy like they're in a bad spot, or they were just in a bad spot and they're kind of recovering or adjusting, and they would just like some company, someone to kind of be there for them. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. It's the truth, though. Even though they're not telling you how they're planning a lot of long-term things with you in mind, a lot of, strong lifestyle choices. This is the kind of life I want to lead, and I want to be doing this for the next 5, 10 plus years. And I would like to be doing it with this person, my twin flame. Even though they might not be telling you that, they are honest about the fact that they might have just finished something difficult, or you know how if after you have a dark night of the soul, you kind of need a period to kind of just adjust, or kind of some downtime before you kind of get up and get going again. But this time, after this dark night of the soul, after this recovery phase or adjustment phase, they want to be able to have this downtime with you. They want to make this downtime useful. They don't want to do it alone anymore. They want to do it with you. And then, start with that and then lead into their more long-term projects that they have in mind for the both of you. All right, so their thoughts. What are some of their thoughts towards you at this time? Okay, Queen of Cups. I do feel like they're having these feelings of wanting to nurture you, of take care of you, of do something that you would not do for yourself. I feel like they wanna go the extra mile. They want to do something that shows that they care so much about you. You know, they're thinking long-term plans. They're feeling like they want to settle down, that they want to take on some long-term projects with you, long-term goals with you. And so that kind of nurturing and caring part of them is coming out, where they want to show you that they have this part of themselves. They worked on themselves so they can be more caring and more loving and show that openly to you without being afraid, without feeling like that you're the only person who can nurture and show their love and affection to the other person. Like, they want to show like, hey, I worked on being affectionate. I worked on being more loving and caring, and showing that outwardly to the person that I care for, the person that I love. And I want to show them that I've changed, that I become more loving, that I care for them. How do I do that? They're thinking, how do I do that? How do I show them this? Okay. Yeah, 7 of Cups. So they are definitely thinking about this, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They have been thinking about all these different kind of choices, life paths, goals, decisions, and we saw this a little bit in the last reading, where they're thinking of a lot of plans regarding you. We saw that they want to make plans regarding their, you know, next year, 5 years, 10 years, and they've already started planning this in their minds with you in mind. Telepathically, they have been communicating out to you and getting your opinion on things and figuring out things about you that they don't already know, your likes and dislikes, just purely empathically, telepathically, intuitively. It's crazy how far their intuitive abilities have come since you started this twin flame journey. But yeah, they're definitely thinking a lot about what you might like, what you might not like, what would show you that they have been working on themselves to become more loving and caring and appreciative of these kinds of qualities in a connection. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I do feel like because they're not too completely sure, I feel like because your twin flame feels like, if I don't have it completely solid and down on paper and ready to go, I shouldn't come to them yet. Like, I should wait until I have everything figured out, all the details, you know, all the little steps in between each goal, every milestone. Like, I should figure out all these little details before I come to them, which is an issue that we've had with twin flames during the twin flame journey, thinking that you always have to do something more, you know, get your finances straight, figure this kind of stuff out before you can come to your twin flame, like not feeling ready or good enough. And we know that that's just kind of like a fear or state of mind, excess worry and stress that's not needed. Wow, Ace of Cups and the 3 of Wands, because I do feel like they plan to come to you with a romantic offer. This is kind of set. This is something that is already planned. Their mind is already made up that they want to come to you with a romantic gesture, with a romantic offer. Their only block is that they don't know, like, they haven't planned out your lives together completely. And I have to tell you, twin flame, if you're watching this, whether you're the divine masculine or divine feminine, you're not meant to know every little step of your future lives together. This is a huge block that I've seen in many twin flames personal readings recently, where you're not meant to know completely what your next steps are, maybe not in your career or soul mission or where you're going to move to or what's going to happen with your friends and family connection, what kind of hobbies you're going to take on, what kind of new skills you're going to develop. You're not supposed to know everything exactly at this moment, specifically in time, in this moment, beginning of 2021, because you're supposed to collaborate with your twin flame, with your soul family, with others at this time to figure that timeline out. It's kind of practicing your manifestation abilities, your ability to visualize and to collaborate on ideas, to get divine downloads, which is ideas from the divine, share them with each other, be able to communicate effectively with each other, and then form strong ideas and goals that can be then manifested and worked towards and brought into physical reality. These are the skills sets that twin flames need, and you're going to need to work on it together. That's why you don't know sometimes what you're supposed to do next in life, especially a lot of you now, a lot of twin flames and light workers, starseeds. A lot of people right now do not know what to do next in their life, and it's because you're supposed to collaborate with others on it. That's why you're not getting the full picture. It's not completely clear to you yet. Okay, let's look at how else is your twin flame feeling and thinking about you. Let's put the past behind us. So, and it fell on the Three of Wands here. Like, I definitely feel like when they come to you with this new offer, wanting to start again or wanting to start for the first time, they really want to let you know that they've changed, they've learned, they've grown. They're not the same person that they used to be. They're not the same person that they used to be, and they worked really hard, like incredibly hard, to get to the person that they are today. And so we saw this in the extended twin flame reading from last week, where your twin flame, well, there's kind of like a review of what went on when you first met your twin flame and how you've always been in their heart, and how you were kind of their motivator to change, how they were kind of initially kind of really mad and angry at you because you triggered a lot of things, and how things change and how you kind of motivated them, inspired them to become a better person. And that's why that's the reason for separation and the triggering and the mirroring and everything. They really wanted to review that with you, tell you what happened in the past and why it happened, how they were a different person then. Not as an excuse, but as like, hey, that's where I started, and this is where I am now since I've known you. And they really want to put that to rest. They want to like make sure that you're good with it, that they're good with it, and that can be finally put to rest. Like anything that happened between the two of you, any conflict or regret or anything like that, anything that weighed heavy on your heart, they want to put it to rest, put it to bed, put it behind you guys, and start this new connection, fresh and new, as the new versions of yourself. Okay, how's your twin flame feeling and thinking about you at this time? Allow this love to unfold perfectly, and I definitely feel that, you know, they're not perfect. You're not perfect either. But the way that this connection is unfolding is perfect. It's folding in divine timing according to the divine plan. You are exactly where you need to be, and so is your twin flame, and so is where your connection is at this time. It's perfect. And so your twin flame's higher self is kind of reminding you, it's happening. It's happening just as it's meant to be. Like, imagine yourself a year ago, where you were in this connection just, you know, a month ago, a year ago, you know, where you were in your life just a year ago, 5 years ago. Like, so much has changed in such a short period of time. Like, your twin flame is like, believe me, it's happening, and it's been happening. This union has been unfolding. whether you've been able to see it or not. Okay, what else does your twin flame want to say to you? The light in me sees the light in you. And this is the thing with twin flames. Like, you often inspire each other, even if you are worlds apart. Even if you are living on the opposite sides of the world, opposite sides of the country, the state, whatever. You guys are each other's mirror. And now that they're finally seeing themselves in a beautiful light, they worked so hard on themselves to become this more divinely connected individual, more of who they are, you know, living a life that's authentic to who they truly are at the core. And, you know, that's a really hard thing to do, you know, to really put yourself out there, who you really are, to discover who you really are, and then put that out there for other people to to see and to maybe judge and to snicker about or whatever. It's a scary thing to do, and they've done it, and so have you. And you can't really see how awesome another person truly is if you don't really see how awesome you really are. And you truly are awesome, twin flame. And I'm so proud of you for getting to this point, because the people that I'm reading for right now, you've been through it. You've gone through so much. I can just like feel it right now. It's so intense. Wow. Like, good on you, and good on your twin flame too. Alright, so what are their actions towards you at this time? Their actions towards you in the physical. Okay, the Four of Swords, and it came out sideways. I do feel like, you know, the Four of Swords kind of like taking a break, you know, daydreaming, resting for a bit. And we do see that they have kind of gone through such a intense recovery period. And then, you know, after you go through something difficult, you still need a time to kind of adjust back to normal life, or adjust back to like a new life, to an elevated life, because you've improved yourself, you learned something, you've grown, and so has your life. It's improved vastly. So it takes some time to adjust, right? And that's where your twin flame is, kind of adjusting, letting you know, like, hey, I have been thinking about you. I do want to come to you. For some of you, your twin flame had reached out to you, you know, beginning of this year or end of last year, and now is just taking a break to kind of flesh out their plans. Or at least that's the excuse that they're telling themselves. But in reality, they just need a break. They just need a second, you know, to catch their breath. It's like they've been overthinking too much about you and this future life together. They've been overthinking, and they just need some time to kind of have some peace and quiet. You know, before things get a little bit crazy and fast-paced again, which I feel like is not too far along, like, you know, a week, a few weeks or something. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, yeah, because they are surely coming to you. I feel like they've reminded you a few times in this reading already that they're coming to you, This love is unfolding perfectly. This union is unfolding perfectly in perfect divine timing. Like, they're coming to you. Like, this is guaranteed, right? For those of you that this reading resonates with, they're definitely coming to you. You've known this, and you felt this, and you had signs, and they have reached out to you, you know. So like, this is an indication that they just need a little break. It's not that they're not moving forward still. It's just that they need to take on less workload right now. I feel like they've been working so hard. They just need time to kind of work less, or actually take a break or a vacation or something. And because they have been thinking about you so much, like, it's an overload. Their minds and their hearts just feeling and thinking, like, especially with them practicing their telepathic abilities, their intuitive skills, like, intensely at this time, connecting with you in that way intensely at this time. it's exhausting. Like if you guys do tarot, and you've probably heard other tarot card readers and just Reiki practitioners and other energy practitioners tell you that, like, it's exhausting. It's exhausting putting in that much energy and effort into your intuitive abilities and skills. Okay. So what is going on with you? How do you feel and think about your twin flame at this time? What are you thinking and feeling about your twin flame? Okay. The Justice card. Okay, my mind went right to, like, the Libra full moon this end of March, which is such a beautiful time for romantic unions or leveling up in your romantic relationships. I feel like you're feeling well balanced, and this is just a sign of how your connection is doing in general, because they're feeling like they're coming to you. There's no blocks really left in this connection. They're coming to you. They think, you might think they have a block because they think that they don't have everything, every detail of your life figured out yet. But that's not actually a block. They just needed to rest for a moment. Like Wheel of Fortune reverse, like the divine is like, no, you just need to rest for a little bit. If we need to give you an excuse, we'll give you an excuse, but you just need to rest for a little bit. And therefore you're feeling well balanced. You know everything is going according to the divine plan. You're feeling that, you know, how good they're feeling about this connection, how good they're feeling about coming towards you and manifesting union and being really relaxed and peaceful about it. You're finally feeling their good energies, because God only knows that you felt their dramatic, tumultuous events, energies for a long time. Finally feeling their peaceful energies. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Definitely feeling like, exactly like I said, like you've been feeling throughout this twin flame journey a lot of their dark night of the soul moments, a lot of their tower moments, a lot of the moments where they were going through something difficult and had to really do some deep healing, deep learning, and through some not so pleasant experiences. And you've been feeling that energy right throughout this connection. And now you kind of feel, although you might be the one that kind of doesn't present the twin flame with something concrete in the physical, like you might not be the one who's thinking, oh, I'm going to reach out to my twin flame first or this time around. You definitely are ready to communicate with them, you know? You definitely went through your fair share of difficult moments, difficult learning experiences, emotional healing. And now you're ready to talk to them very maturely, in a cool, calm, collected way. Very, very matter-of-factly, I'm getting, like, very straightforward. You have all the answers lined up. Like, you've thought about this so much. Like, what would you say to them? What would you say if someone asked you about your, you know, life choices or your beliefs or what you think about romantic relationships, your connections to the divine? Like, you got it down now. You got it down pat. Like, so I feel like you're ready for this. You're ready for this communication with them. And we saw from the last couple of readings that I've done that this is union one, which is communication and ideas with your twin flame. Communications and ideas. That's union one. Okay, so what's going on with your twin flame? What's going on in their life? What's going on? What's going on with your twin flame? What's going on in their life right now? Ace of Wands. I like how I flew to the candles right here. Ace of Wands, yeah. A lot of things are starting for your twin flame. A lot of passion is being ignited in your twin flame. 5 of Cups, and I hit this like Ace of Cups. 5 of Cups in reverse. I do feel like having no regrets. I feel like they are making moves without regrets. Like I feel like they're starting things like not knowing if it's going to work out or not. They just kind of have this desire to try new things, to start new things, and to go after new things. Yeah, they're like making decisions very clear in their mind. Like they've, you know how we've, over the months and years that I've been on this channel, like we've talked about how your twin flame, you know, is kind of stuck in their mind. They have negative thoughts regarding this connection and about making decisions in their life, making decisions that resonate with who they truly are, you know, even if it goes against what other people are telling them. It might not be the most popular choice. It might be like the path least like, you know, the path that's not taken as often. I feel like they're like so they have so much like willpower now, so much courage and strength, that they're like, yeah, I'm deciding to do this and we're just gonna go forward with it. I don't care what anyone says. I know how I feel about it. I have no like fear or thought or worry or stress behind this. Like I'm not just crippled by my indecision and what other people are going to think and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just making decisions and going with it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I tried it. Hey. And then it's like, I don't know, you can see that over time that their courage has been built up and their strength and their willpower, and their masculine energy, where they can come forward in this connection really strong without regrets. And you know, you could probably start seeing this if you are in connection with your twin flame, or if you you know, are connected to their social media, or, you know, mutual people. You probably already know that your twin flame is trying new things right now, has built up their courage, are going out there fearlessly, you know, and yeah, good on them. Okay, what is, let's see, what is going on in your life? What is going on in your life? Red Spirit want to mention about what's going on in your life, something important. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. And the Hanged Man fell off the table. Okay, so I do feel like a little bit of self-love, self-care at this time. I mean, your twin flame is taking a time out to kind of just breathe and relax and just kind of take it all in. You know, like the main part is done with. Making the decision to come to you. Oh my goodness, how many months has it taken for your twin flame to just get to the point of making the decision to come to you? They finally made that decision. They finally got there. All right. So now it's just like, it's easy from here on out, you know? So much easier from here on out. So much happier, so much more positive. So right now is a great time to focus on self-love, self-care at this time for you. Because you know it's coming. You just got to hang back. It's all in divine timing. Focus on your material world and feel the strength of your soul. So I feel like this is a great time to not just only focus on your self-love, but kind of getting things on track, getting your ducks in a row, you know. If you have to, you know, work on, you know, clean up your finances, you know, maybe organize some things around the house, you know, kind of spring cleaning. It's a great time for spring cleaning. Clean out all the old energies to allow in the new. It's already coming in. This is just going to help that energy come in faster. Cleaning out anything that no longer serves you, you know, donate some of your clothes or furniture. It's a great time to just kind of clean out your body through like fasting or cleaning up your diet or cutting down on some things, some unhealthy things. You know, working out more or going out for nature walks, you know, cleaning up your body, cleaning up your environment. It will just help usher in this union much faster because it's already on its way. It's already here. Okay, and energy between the two of you, the energy in this connection at this time. What is the energy in this connection at this time? Here we go. Unfinished symphony, and it came out in reverse. Interesting. Interesting. Unfinished symphony, and it came out in reverse. With the Two of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting that, like, it's time to finish the symphony, right? It's time to finish this cycle and begin a new one. Or I'm getting to interact with this twin flame connection in a different way than before. Kind of pursue and to kind of engage in this twin flame connection in a different way than both of you have before. I feel like it's like kind of when you write, like writing a symphony. I don't know what goes into writing a symphony, but like I feel like there's like stages and steps, and I feel like you are taking the next step in finishing this symphony, this connection, which is a lifelong spiritual journey. I feel like you guys are taking another approach to spiritual learning, to twin flame tests and lessons, to self-mastery. And I feel like for a lot of you, that next step to finishing the symphony that you're creating is to collaborate and work on it together now. The Two of Swords. I'm going to clarify. The Two of Swords. Wow, to the Ace of Swords. I had a feeling, I feel like this is the two of you coming together with your ideas, swords, and indicating ideas and communication. And I feel like both of you, this is both of you holding a sword, clarity, understanding, like having so much, like I feel like you guys both can talk about who you really are now, talk about your ideas for the future, and with so much strength, like this is who I am, this is what I want in life, and this is what I'm planning to do, these are my goals. And I feel like both of you are like coming together to collaborate. The Two of Swords to the One, the Ace of Swords. Wow. Wow, that's incredible. Okay, and last but not least, a message from your twin flames higher self. Your twin flames have a message for you that they would like you to know, something that they wish they could tell you but couldn't at this time. The Emperor in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse. So I do feel like, again, with the Emperor and the Three of Wands, okay, that's way too many. Okay, it's like my love for you never fades. You feel like home to me, and we see the soul of each other. So I really just feel like the fact that a bunch of message cards came out at once, that they're ready. They're ready to start something new. I feel like they just need to take a break on the journey for a second because they're almost there. I feel like it's like they're almost at the finish line and they're ready to start something new with you. They might be starting a lot of other new things, and that's why, you know, in the extended last week, I got the message that, like, you know, either they're going to start a new connection, relationship with you and start new things with you, or if they can't immediately start a new connection or relationship with you, then they're going to starting other new things in their life, and then at some point start this new connection with you too. So either way, they're starting new things, and whether you're first in that list of things to start, or you know, fourth or fifth, like a little bit down the list because of some sort of time or resources or whatever, just logistics, then that'll be the case. But you know, they're taking a little bit of a break before they come towards to starting something new with you. They're taking a little bit of time out. They're almost there. I feel like this is their last break in their journey. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading. This is such a powerful reading, a huge indication that so many of you are ready for union and have already started manifesting it. Like, your manifestation of union has already started unfolding, whether you know it or not. And you know, this is going to be a very, very, very beautiful season. If this resonated with you, check out the extended twin flame reading where I'll go into every single detail. You know I am. There's a lot of fire here, a lot of intense energies, and I'm going to figure every little intense detail out. I'm Natalie, reminding you to stay mostly in the moment, and I wish you so much love, light, and peace.